But now we're going to talk about the Connect community. So Connect, why Connect? Connect, like we said, is a place where we can, a marketplace where we can come and support these different blockchains. At the same time, Connect has its own blockchain. The blockchain for Connect is Win. And with Win, we have the option to now participate in this marketplace and help grow and be rewarded for it. So, how do you participate? Become a node owner. Buy your Win node and then help others become a node owner and start sharing the platform. Start sharing it so we can get so you can maximize your rewards and earn tokens that you can be rewarded for. So the differences in the nodes. So basically it's Win and everything else. So Win is an annual license that currently is $500. When I came in, I bought it at $2,000, but the promotion that they've had is that right now it's down to $500. You receive your tokens and Win. You're going to have access to the Learn to Earn Academy, which is basically every single week. I believe they said it's going to come out in the next few months. Every single week, they're going to give you some topic, and you're going to be able to earn rewards for learning about that topic that you can take out to market, trade it, do whatever you want. They're your tokens. You can do whatever you want. They're in your wallet. You're also earning your sales rewards for Win. In all the other projects, there is, as you see, Rally and Rev was 2,500 until April 5th. They extended it to the 14th. There was a lot of complaints about people trying to get their hold on crypto to do more than $10,000. So they ended up extending it because they had a lot of people asking and saying that hey, they're still trying to do everything to get everything because the current amount that you can do per credit card or um, per debit transaction is $10,000. So they wanted to allow everybody else to get in there, so they extended that. But all of those programs are a lifelong license. So once you own it, just like I have my Gala node that I bought back in 2018, I still own it today, and I'm being rewarded every single day for running my node. Um, Prices increase. So on the other node, like the Win is a fixed price. With the other nodes, every single 100 that are sold, the price goes up by $100. So and then also for running your nodes, you're going to be receiving your rewards in those platforms, and there's a limited supply of 100,000 per program. So those are the basics of the two different nodes. The Win blockchain compensation plan. So here is now how you get rewarded besides the tokens in the Win blockchain. So every single day, you're going to be earning Win token. Now, once you become a block bot, or as soon as you make that first where you bring somebody in who buys a Win node, you're going to start seeing that you're also going to be compensated. On the bottom, it says USDT, Tether, but in reality, it's whatever they pay in. If they pay with USDT, you will be compensated in that. If they pay with Win, you'll be compensated in Win. If they pay with USDC, it'll be in that. So whatever token they pay for, you'll be receiving that token plus your daily distribution of Win. Different levels. So when you first buy a node, you become a droid. And that gives you the option to participate in receiving commissions and your daily rewards for running your nodes. Once you sell 5, you become a block bot. And that opens up a new level of rewards that you'll be receiving from various different levels that we'll go through a little bit next. And then the third level is block bot node, which means that you have 5 block bots under you and you help them each become a block bot. So each one, you have 5 people under you who bought a node, who each have 5 people under them. And that makes you now into the level of block bot node, then brings you into the next level of compensation. So following that next, what each of those gives you. So the droid allows you to participate in the Win reward, Learn to Earn Academy, transaction reward, and confirmation reward. Blockbot opens that up to now being able to the block reward, the node operator reward, complete win score, Blockbot win distribution, and the complete global events. And then the last one is when you're the Blockbot node, it also gives you those node rewards. In total, of everything that comes into Win, into Connect, into Connect, 70% get distributed back to all the node owners. So that's huge. A huge amount gets distributed back into the node owners. How it gets distributed is right here. So 40% of it 10% goes to the transaction reward, 10% confirmation reward, 10% first block bot, 10% second block bot. So we'll see that in the next level, how that all pans out. So here's me. I'm a droid. I bought my win node. I brought in somebody who bought a win node. I get 10%. Second person, I get 10%. They could buy a win node, or as you see underneath, various other nodes, but I end up getting 10% of everything that comes into Connect. Third one, same thing. Fourth one, same thing. Now here is where the fifth one, I all of a sudden am now a block bot. So now that I'm a block bot, as you see at the top, I'm getting the 10% transaction reward. Plus now I'm also earning that 10% block bot reward. So I'll start earning the next one, 20%. 20% from then on out for every single one that I personally sponsor and bring in. Now, the second level is I brought in somebody and they bring in, so here's me. I bring in somebody who's a droid, and underneath you see that they sell a win. So I get 10% for them selling a win, 10% for their second, third, fourth. All of a sudden, when I'm a block bot again, even though that it may be a different person on that's under me, even though that fifth person brings in somebody, now I get 20% because I got the confirmation reward and the block bot reward, and I keep on getting 20%. Now, how that plans out can go, and these are all different examples of, when I go back, of, I'm on top. If I have somebody that's just a droid and a block bot underneath and they sell a win, how that all goes in various different ways. But basically through this compensation plan, it can go all these levels, and it's 40% that gets distributed from whatever node that is sold into here. So that other 10%, so this is now when you're that level of the blockbot node. So when you're a blockbot node, you receive 5% of everything underneath you. It doesn't matter if it's 5, 10, 100, 1,000 levels down. If there's a sale in your organization, in your friend chain, you will get 5% of that. Now, where it gets cut off is if there's somebody else that becomes a blockbot node, then they get the 5%, you get 3% just of their part, but everywhere else you're still getting 5%. The third section is if somebody else below them becomes a blockbot node as well, then you get 2%, 3% from everybody outside of there, and 5% outside of that second blockbot node. So that's the way that this is, that blockbot node gets distributed. Now, another 10%, so that was 50%. 10% here is now to every single person who's reached that blockbot level. So if you're a blockbot, you're going to receive compensation for every single sale. Doesn't matter if it's some other group, doesn't matter if it's in Asia, China, Africa, South America, United States, North America, wherever it may be. If there is a sale, you will receive a portion of it for being a blockbot every single day. So this is powerful, that everything goes back to everybody in every single network. And then the last 10% to make it 70 comes into this complete win score. And this is where a lot of your actions come into play, where, how big is your organization? What are you doing? Are you sharing? Are you helping your people, bring in other nodes, sell other nodes? So basically they take your friend chain and your win blockchain and give you a complete win score. Here is an example of what different things or actions you can do to up your win score. And then whoever gets the most gets ranked every single day. And the top 50,000 share 2.5%. The top 5,000, another 2.5, the top 500, 2.5, the top 50, 2.5. Remembering that if you're in the top 50, you're participating in all four of them. So you're receiving a bit of every single one. If you're in the top 500, you're participating in the other three. Top 50 and the last two. And then, so that's the way this other 10% is distributed. Now, to me, I call this a bonus. Every single node that gets sold, every win node that gets sold, 125 tokens are distributed in win tokens that day for every single win node. So if they're, this is just like an extra plus. Besides your regular win you're receiving, you're now receiving extra tokens just because same thing. Somewhere in some part of the world, it can be in your organization or somebody else. They sold a win node, you receive reward tokens for that. So really, they're giving a lot of compensation back in reward tokens, and just in general with the compensation plan. I mean, very huge. Like I said, altogether, 10% in each one of these, total 70%.